From the booth down to H-Town, we gon' keep it on the hush. Yeah. Everybody rockin' with Miss V. We gon' keep it on the hush. We gon' keep it on the hush. We gon' keep it on the hush. What's good? It's your girl, Miss V, the radio queen. Hush radio show on Fleet DJ Radio. And right now, as you know, every week, I'm always going to dedicate a business segment. And I have the pleasure of a female business owner in the building right now. Introduce yourself, Star.
What's up, y'all? My name is Star, a.k.a. Nyota, which means star in Swahili. I'm a designer. I have a Pussy Power brand that's dedicated to the empowerment of women. It's a culture brand. It's dedicated to the Black culture. So basically, I'm just trying to get the name out there, get the brand out there. I'm trying to empower women to basically just go for whatever you're trying to do, and just basically just uplift the Black community, especially us Black women.
How did you come up with the whole Pussy Power? Because I know that has to be like kind of, I know, do you get a lot of like issues with that?
I don't. And people do ask, how did I come up with the Pussy Power, the whole like graphics and everything. So basically, the story was about a year or two ago. You know how us women, we're so self-conscious about certain things on our body. And I was kind of self-conscious of my vagina. I didn't really like it. I felt like it was just too big. It was just like, I just really was like so self-conscious about it. So basically I was talking to a friend, and he was basically like, you better love that thing, embrace that thing. You know, vagina is a good thing. Like, if it's fat, then that's you got a fat pum pum, love it, like it. So basically what I decided to do was I decided to draw a picture of all different types of vaginas, because after studying and Googling and looking, and, you know, I did look at a couple
So
porn.
you went all into research about the vagina.
Yeah, I started drawing different types of vaginas, and that's when I came up with the whole Pussy Power brand. And this is just basically, you know, telling women to embrace their flaws. Whatever it is on your body you don't like, embrace it, love it, or whatever the case may be. Hell, if you want to change it, you know, because I'm not against judging anybody, but love yourself, and don't let anyone tell you not to love yourself, not to love your flaws, not to love who you are. You know, always be yourself and love yourself. So that's basically how I came up with the whole Pussy Power brand movement. Pussy Power movement, I'll say that.
And there's a lot of people I've actually seen repping. I see them with the T-shirts and everything. So, how do they actually get? How you put it out there?
Well, what I do is I have a website, I have the Instagram, I have Facebook, and it's all under my clothing brand, which is Nyota Street Couture. And I basically, you know, women see it, I promote it a lot, and they all fall in love with it. And especially when I tell them the backstory of why I created it, you know, they really like fall in love with the brand. You know, I reach out to people who have an influence over the Black community. They love it, you know, so they are like, okay, yeah, send me a piece. I'll definitely rock it or whatever like that. And that's how I, you know, get the name out there and everything like that.
And they'll definitely see me in my shirt. Do you have kids?
Yes, I have three.
Okay.
2 boys, a girl, 15, 12, and 9. So.
Okay, so does it make it difficult as far as, you know, like I said, just the whole name, the whole brand, putting it out there with kids? Like, how do you explain to them what's behind it, the whole meaning?
Well, my oldest son, he's old enough. My oldest son is 15, so he's old enough to understand. And my 12-year-old, he's very intelligent, so he understands what I'm doing. He understands why, because even like as young kids, they're self-conscious about certain things on their body. Like my 12-year-old, just last year, he was so self-conscious of his belly. And, you know, he would be up doing sit-ups, and we would exercise together and work out together and stuff like that. So he understands what I'm doing. My 9-year-old, she kinda, but not really.
Right.
But I still explain it to her, because I talk to her and I let her know, like, you know, loving yourself is an important thing, because she's self-conscious about a lot of things with her, like her hair, because she has really kinky hair. And sometimes she tells me, Mom, I wish I had hair like, you know, a little white girl or something like that. And I'd be like, no, love your hair. Like, your hair is long. It's just drawn up.
Right.
You know, the shrinkage on your hair is real. I was like, and then she was a preemie baby. So she was born with a really, 2 of her teeth spacings didn't grow in. So she doesn't grow teeth on the side, which makes her have a really huge gap. And, you know, at one point, a lot of kids were talking about her. And I was like, girl, that's easy. You could get that fixed. I was like, don't let anybody make you feel any type of way about yourself. You're beautiful. You know, so I explain to them what I'm doing. Anything I do that I feel like is going to affect them, I let them know. Anything I'm doing on social media, I let them know. Because, you know, my oldest and my middle son, they are on social media. So I just want them to be aware so it won't be a shock. You know? Yeah.
And I'm just glad that you had the chance to sit down and explain the bigger meaning behind this. Because, you know, like I said, a lot of people will see pussy power and not know what's really behind it.
But they don't understand it. I'm like, and that's why I'm trying to stress, like, and I'm trying to get the name out there and the meaning behind it. It's not just about just, hey, I just wanted to start a brand. No, like, there was a lot of thought into my brand. Everything in my brand has a backstory. Like, if you see a lot of my prints and a lot of my patterns on my clothing, that's something I drew or I painted.
Okay.
Because I suffer from bipolar disorder, and a lot of times painting and drawing is a way for me to get away and just, you know, get my thoughts together. And so I came up with that part of the brand. And then I have the Rainbow collection, which is dedicated to the LGBTQ community. Like, it all has a story behind it. It wasn't just like me getting up and like, oh, okay, let me just do this. Okay, no, like, it was a lot of thought behind the brand. So, and everything I do, a lot of meaning. It means something. It's not just, you know.
And I'm going to throw it out there because I know some people are going to want to know, did you change your situation? Did you change the vagina? Or did you leave it?
No, I kept it. It's
you know, hey, that's how it started, so they're going to want to know.
I started to love it. I started to understand where he was coming from. So I was like, yeah, okay. And, you know, talking to friends and stuff, and one of my friends, that girl, she done gave her thing a name and everything. Oh, God. So, you know, me and her confided in each other, and we would talk. And, you know, a lot of my friends, they would give me their opinions, and they'd be, you know, so it kind of made me keep it the way it was.
Okay. Yeah. Have you ever thought about actually getting out there and, like, going to schools and talking to, like, young ladies as far as, you know, just the whole empowerment situation?
See, and that's, I actually want to get into motivational speaking for the younger generation, and even for women, you know, older women, because I feel like, because basically with the Pussy Power brand, it's just basically, I want you to be able to protect your virtue. Don't compromise it for dumbness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that, because as a young kid who didn't really have guidance, because, you know, my grandmother, she was trying to raise us, and then my mom, she was kind of off doing her own thing because, you know, she had a lot of things going on with herself. So it's like me and my sister, we kind of had to learn everything on our own. And I feel like, and then, you know, our dad, he was on drugs. So it was just like, you know, we were basically learning as we went. So basically what I decided to do, I wanted to make the brand more about protecting your virtue, making sure you don't compromise it for dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, pussy is a powerful thing.
Right.
People don't understand that pussy done started wars, like, seriously. So that's how powerful it is. So that's why I came up with the whole Pussy Power movement. And I do want to get out there and catch some girls who are, you know, just coming into womanhood who don't really know, like, which way they need to go or what they need to do. You know, like, just motivate them, you know, to don't compromise it. Don't let anybody use or abuse it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, like, even women, like, my age, because I'm 34, like, catching the people in the 20-somethings, because at that time I was still lost. I didn't know.
Right.
You know, I didn't care. I was really just doing my thing, you know, and I just felt
I was
like,
lost for a long time, actually, until I lost my dad. It was just like, okay, you know what? I'm damn near 35, 36 years old. I'm just learning how to pay bills on my own. Like, I didn't know how to do any of that shit, because you know what? Hey, forget a man. Fuck a man. Like, when I got mad at you, you can go. Daddy.
Yeah.
But when Daddy was gone, It was like, nah. So, yeah, I love the whole concept behind it, and I'm thankful that you're doing this.
Yeah,
really.
So I really want to I want to start like a charity where I could do something every 3 months. Basically, get people to send like toiletries in and stuff like that.
Right.
Doing stuff for homeless women in shelters, little girls or whatever like that. I did find a few charities that I do want to donate to. Once everything starts, getting off.
And I'm definitely behind you with that. So whatever you need from me, let me know. We're definitely gonna make that happen.
Yeah, so that's what I really want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep going with it. Sometimes because I don't know a lot of people and things are slow, I feel like just saying forget it. But then I'm like, nah, because I feel like this message needs to be out there for everybody.
Yeah, it does.
So I just keep going. Does. It's a little slow right now, but I know it'll pick up eventually. So.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Any shout outs you want to give? Anybody you want to?
I want to shout out my grandma. That was I wish she could have been here to see where I'm at now, because she's the reason. She's the one who raised me, and and I want to give a shout out to my mom too, because even though she wasn't there when I was younger, she's there now. If it wasn't for my mom helping me out now with my kids, then I don't know where I would be. I literally, what I'm saying, I really don't have to do anything. When I got stuff to do or shows or if I'm trying to create or something like that, she steps in because she deals with me, so she steps in. So I really want to give a shout out to my mom and to my sister, who we don't get along all the time, but anytime I say I need you, she one of my models, or if I need some assistance with a photo shoot or something like that, her. And I want to give a shout out to my cousin Kim, Surreal, and Niecy, because those are my two confidants. Anytime I need any type of advice or I need some type of upliftment, those are the two I go to. So.
All right.
And I want to give a shout out to you too for doing it. Thank you for interviewing me.
Now you making me embrace my pussy. You know what? And people are they're gonna reach out and look at this now that they know the whole story behind it.
Yeah.
Let me embrace the vagina.
Yes. Oh, I got a shoot on the 17th, so I got some new stuff coming out too. So I'm excited about that.
And y'all will see me in my shirt probably later today or tomorrow. What about your social media?
Okay,
website?
So on social media, you can go to IG. It's Nyota, Nyota Street Couture, and then on Facebook, it's Dope Designs by Nyota, and then my website is www.nyotasc.bigcartel.com. But the link is in my Instagram, so I mostly do everything through Instagram, and then I do have Twitter. And Nyota Street Couture. You could look me up on Twitter too. So.
And it's a lot of pictures where you can see all the merchandise. And the models are crazy. I've been seeing the shirts cut up and all kind of stuff. So definitely salute you for what you're doing. Please keep going. Keep going.
I am.
Well, this was the Hush Radio Show with Nyota. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Every Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Fleet DJ Radio.
Bye, y'all.